Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to do my update for the 50 Shades of Purple Project Pan. This is a Pantastic Ladies Collab project and it was created by Jessica, Amanda, and Cece. I will leave all the information for this project down below. So I do have to go through this update fairly quickly because I have my massage therapist coming here in just about 30 minutes. So I'm going to run through my update fairly fast. So let me start with the things that I finished. I have 5 empties. Okay, start with mascara. I did finish one of my little deluxe size samples of the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. This is all done. So this one started to like really irritate my eyes and kind of flake. And so I was like, you're done. There's still plenty of product in here, but it's just, well, I wouldn't even say plenty, but there's product still on here. It's just starting to irritate my eyes. And whenever that happens, it's time for mascara to go. So calling this one done. I have one lip product that's done. This is the Inuit lip chapstick, I guess I should say, and it's in the marshmallow scent or something. And it's this adorable little bunny lip balm. I do not like this lip balm. It's not very good, but I did use it up all the way. It's all finished. I ended up using my finger to get the product on my lips because I don't like this formula. It's pretty watery in a weird way. I have 3 of these I need to get through. So anyway, it's cute. It's just not a very good formula. I have one primer. I did use one of my deluxe size samples of the Becca First Light Priming Filter. So this is a 6 ml size. I love this primer. I've mentioned that before, but I'm happy to have gotten this little mini out of my collection because I have several of these and I also have a couple of full sizes. So anyway, done with that. And then I have 2 skincare empties. Both of them are from Kate Somerville. The first is the Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser. And I took both of these with me on vacation to Florida. So I was able to use this one up. This was a really nice cleanser. I would consider repurchasing this. If I found a deal on it or something, this was really nice. I really enjoyed it a lot. And then the other product I finished from Kate Somerville is the Goat Milk Moisturizing Cream. This was okay. It's not my favorite. It's too liquidy for my taste, but it was okay. Yeah, it was okay. Would not repurchase that. Okay, so those were my empties. Now I will start with how I'm doing on my products, and let's start with skincare. So I have the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Oil. And it's this product here, and this is how I'm doing. So I've got some consistent use over the last couple of months. I don't really like this oil that much, but I'm working through it. I mean, it does what it needs to do. I use this in the morning as my morning cleanser. You know, it does the job, but I don't really like it that much. I'm just gonna use it to finish it because it works. It's just not a product that I would repurchase. I also started using the Murad AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser, and I put this in my shower, and I'm actually using this on the KP on my arms. I figured because it's an AHA BHA, it's an exfoliating cleanser, that would be the perfect place to use this because I really don't like exfoliating cleansers on my face. So I'm trying it on my arms, and you know, it's working okay. So, whoops, this is where I am now, and I didn't mark it when I originally started using it, so bad panner. But you know, I'm using it maybe once a week or so. So we're working through that. I did not use this at all. This is the Ole Henriksen Firm Action Mask. I've used it once and that's it. I need to use it again. This is what's going on in here. I don't necessarily know that I loved the mask the first time, so I just need to use it again. Take a picture before and after on how my face looks before and after to see if it makes a difference, because I don't necessarily know that I noticed a difference, but I need to use it. I also finally cracked open my Murad Nutrient Charged Water Gel, and this is going to be my daytime. This is my daytime moisturizer. Not going to be. It is my daytime moisturizer. And this is a kind of like it says, a gel moisturizer, and it's actually pretty nice. I do still use a lightweight oil with this, and I am enjoying it. So it's a great daytime moisturizer. It's not enough for evening for me, but for daytime it's perfect. So So I do like that a lot. And I think that's all the skincare that I'm currently working on. So I do have other skincare items in this project, but I'm not currently working on them. So once I actually incorporate them in, I will update you on them. I've got like bath care and stuff that I haven't started using yet. So let's go ahead and start working on the makeup stuff. So I will start with primer. I have several primers I'm working on. The first one is another one of the Becca First Light priming filters, and this is a 15 ml bottle tube I should say, and this is how I'm doing on this. I'm alternating between several primers right now, and because it's summertime and I'm not super dry, I'm actually working on some mattifying primers because this is really the only time of the year that I can use them. So I think this is going to take a back seat for the rest of the summer, to be honest, because I also have this Peter Thomas Roth No Filter mattifying primer in this project that I also need to use. So I'm currently working on a Makeup Forever mattifying primer or smoothing primer, and then once I finish that, I think I'm gonna crack this open before I go back to this. So that's kind of the plan. So this will probably stay in this state for a while, so I probably won't update you on this next month unless I actually use it, which I doubt. In fact, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and stick this in my drawer over here so that I don't like be tempted to reach for it, because I really need to work on this right now. So I'm going to pull this out, stick it on my vanity so I remember to use it. I also have the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. So it's this little deluxe size sample. This is 5 grams. And this is where I am here. So this is an airless pump. So it's actually working up. And that is where I am currently. Again, I didn't mark where it was before I started because I suck. But I have used this a couple of times. I think I used it a couple of times when I was in Florida, but I have not used it a bunch, just maybe once or twice, and that's it. But I have pulled it into the project, so I thought I would update you on it. I do like this a lot. So I'm also working on the Tatcha Silk Canvas, the regular original version. And I have made some pretty good progress on this. This is where I am on this. And I really do love this for filling in pores. It's a nice primer. But I do need to work through this because it was starting to dry out a little bit. So it's very creamy now. I really am enjoying this. I think those were all my primers. So now let's go to foundations. So I have the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation in the shade Light Neutral. So it is this one here, and I have been using this. So that is where I am currently with this line, and I'm actually wearing this today. This is a nice foundation. I don't even know if they still make this, to be honest, but I do enjoy this. But I do want to work it out of my collection because it's not a foundation that I reach for consistently. And I have the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Neutral, and my line like disappeared, even I just rubbed it off here. This is not the concealer that I'm currently focusing on. I'm really trying to work on my Giorgio Armani concealer. So this is kind of taking a back seat, and I figured once I finished that Giorgio Armani concealer, because that one needs to be done this year, then I'll pull this in. I do have this just to kind of have around in case I want to use it here and there. Like if I'm like, I'm tired of using that Giorgio Armani concealer, let me pull something else in. But for right now, this is kind of taking a back seat. But that is where I am, without taking the stopper out. Okay, so I also have the Tarte Guard Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Medium. So that is where I am now. And I did use this a couple times when I was in Florida, and I think that may have been the last time I used it. I may have used it once since then, I can't remember. But yeah, slow going on this one. I mean, it's not something I use all the time. I also have my Misha BB cream that I'm currently like working on like a 10 use situation. So I kind of alternate between that and this. But this is okay. It's a nice tinted moisturizer. And then the last like face product that I have is the Tarte Face Tape and this is how I'm doing on this. So I'd use this maybe once or twice. And I actually went to go look at the reviews on this because I didn't think Tarte still made this, but they do. The reviews are like polarized. Some people love this and some people hate this. And I don't know if I liked it. The times that I've worn this, I have really enjoyed this. And I don't know if it's because I have dry skin and I don't feel like it's super heavy. I also think it's nicer when I mix it with something that's lightweight, like my Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra or maybe another BB cream or something like that. But I like this like the few times that I've worn it. I don't know, it's weird. I might change my mind, but so far I'm enjoying it. Okay, so the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I'm also working on this, and the last update I hadn't made that much progress, but I've make Marley. Stop with the camera. I made some pretty good progress this past month. So, you know, I'm slowly working on this. It's not something I use every day. I kind of remember to use it like the days that I'm filming. I'm like, oh, let me spray that on my face. In fact, I sprayed it on before this video and I had already marked this. So you can see I'm a little bit, I don't know if you can see, I'm a little bit lower than the line that I marked because I sprayed some before the video. Gotta use it up. Okay, let's do eyeshadows. So I have 5 eyeshadows I'm working on. The first one is the Sugar Pill eyeshadow in Poison Plum. So here is the packaging and here is the shade. This is gorgeous, stunning. I've already swatched these like so many times, but we'll go ahead and swatch it again. There we go. It's better. So pretty, so vibrant, gorgeous. And my goal for all of my eyeshadows is to use them 30 times. So I've used Poison Plum so far 8 times. And the next one I have is MAC Vibrant Grape. So it is this one here. And this is a really nice like mid-tone crease shade. So it's not typically my first crease shade, but I use it as like a second crease. And it looks a little patchy on my hand, but it goes on the eyes really beautifully. Let's get a better swatch. There we go. And this one I have used 12 times. Next we have Makeup Geek Curfew. And it is this one here. So you can see I've got a little dip going because I really use this just in the outer corner. This is a great outer corner shade. There we go. Oh, so pretty. And I've used Curfew 14 times. And then I have the Luxie eyeshadow in Ultra Violet. So it's this one here. I don't know that I've used it very much at all since my last update, maybe once. But this shadow is so pretty. I have some other like topper shadows that I was working on. So this one kind of took a back seat. Oh, it's so pretty. And I also have a shadow in my Pantas eyeshadows. It's a little bit similar to this, but this one I've used 9 times. And the last eyeshadow I've worn the least because I feel like this is much more of a fall shadow. It is MAC Smoky Mauve. And this is so pretty. There we go. Yeah, to me, that is a fall shadow. Just, So those are the eyeshadows that I'm working on. Oh, and Luxie, I think I said, I'm sorry, the mauve, smoky mauve, I've used twice. That's it. So I do have 2 eye pencils. I have the Colourpop eye pencil in Piggy Bank. So it is this pencil here. So you can see the shade there at the bottom. And then here is what the shade looks like here. So this is all that I have left in this pencil, which is actually really exciting. I really do love the shade. So that is what that color looks like. It's so gorgeous. My goal for this is to use it 20 times, and so far I've used it 9 times. And then my other Colourpop eye pencil is in the shade No Shame. And it is basically a blackened plum. So here is what the shade looks like. And this is kind of how much I have left. It is broken, as you can see. And I'll give you a swatch. So it's very dark and it almost looks black, but I can definitely see a difference whenever it's on my eyes, that it is more of a black and plum. It's not 100% black. So I did make pretty decent progress on this. Not as much as I did last time because I did pull in a black eyeliner, but you know, I'm still working on this one and it's gotten some pretty decent use. So I don't think I'll have any problem finishing that. Okay, and then I have one mascara that is left in this project. I have the Sephora Lashcraft Big Volume Mascara. So it is this one here. It is what I'm wearing on my bottom lashes right now. And that's kind of how I've been using this. It's kind of how I prefer it. But I may try to use this on my top lashes as well as I try to finish what is remaining in here. This is a pretty decent mascara. I don't mind it. All right, and I think the rest of what I have here are lip products. So the first one is the Urban Decay Revolution Lipstick in Sheer Obsessed. There is not very much left in here, but here is the packaging. And here is the lip product. And I did make some movement on this, not a ton, but I did make some movement on it. I've been working on another lip product to get it out of my collection because that one, I want to get it out. So this one, you know, even though there's not much left in here, it's not the one I'm focusing on right now, but I have used it here and there. Next up, I have MAC Amplified Lipstick in Up the Amp. So here's regular MAC packaging, and here is the shade. I didn't swatch the Urban Decay one, but I will. So there is Up the Amp. And let me get the Urban Decay one on here because I can't have a blank space. And there is Sheer Obsessed. So I did make some progress on Up the Amp, which I'm super excited about because I think previously I hadn't used it at all. So I did make some progress on it, which I'm super stoked about. My goal is to use a quarter of it. One of the reasons why I had pulled it in this project because I was worried that it was going bad. But you know, the times that I've used it, it seems to be fine, which I'm super excited about because that shade is gorgeous. So pretty. All right, next up I have the Marc Jacobs Enamored High Shine Lip Gloss, whatever they call them, and Boys Don't Cry. So here is the shade, and here is how I'm doing on this. This is slow going. This is a very purple toned lip gloss, and I really just use this like when I'm sitting at my couch and just, you know, just need a little bit of moisture on my lips because that is a dark purple. So, you know, it gets used here and there. Next up is the Tarte Lip Surgeons in Energy Noir. So it is this product here, and this still has an interesting shape. Why? Why do you still have that interesting shape? Inappropriate. Inappropriate. And this is just a clear, like purple tinted, like lip balmy product. And I do like this. And I've used this the most out of like all these balm lip glossy products in this project. And I didn't have as much progress from the last update, but as I'm kind of trying to finish up another gloss and another project, but I did make good progress on this. So I'm pretty happy with that. Next up is the Buxom Full On Lip Polish in Jane. So it is this lip product here, and I do have some windowing here, but I'm still waiting for this to settle because it's not settled all the way around. It got knocked over before I started this update, like when I was measuring everything, which is kind of irritating. So I'm guessing I'm probably like here, but I will let it settle and then I'll mark it, and that way I'll do it with my silver paint pen. And that way we have an idea of where I am now for the next update. This sits in my trinket tray by my work desk, and so it doesn't get a ton of use, but I use it every once in a while. It's not a focused product right now. I think it'll probably be more of a focused product in the winter when that shade is more appropriate because it is a little dark. So it's not really a color that I'm going to wear right now. I mean, it's gorgeous. The last gloss I have is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Raspberry Tart. So it is this one here. I really haven't used very much of this. I don't think I can make a line at all. I mean, I've used it here or there. I mean, this is a pretty color. Here we go. But this also sits with Jane, so I should probably wear that more now because I think I can get away with it more now than I can Jane. The last item in this project. I hear my massage therapist coming, so... Okay, the last item is the By Terry Balm de Rose and Mauve Moon. And it is this product here. And then here, it's like their Balm de Rose in a different shade. And this is how I'm doing on this. So this is sitting in my vanity drawer, and I'll just use this every morning whenever I do my makeup. So it's gotten some pretty decent use. I am pretty stoked about that. So I don't know that I'm going to have any empties next month. I'd be surprised if I did. Maybe the mascara, but I think other than that, I probably won't have any empties. So... But I feel like I'm doing pretty good on this project so far. So far, I finished 14 items, so I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, guys, that's my update for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you are doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. So I'm altering between... Wow, what was that? This is not the This is not the concealer that I'm currently... This blew right through that. I have the Colourpop eye pencil in Piggy Pink. Next up is the Tarte Energy Noir Lip Surgeons and Energy. Anyway, that's my update for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you're doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe. Oh my god. Okay. That was so fast. I'm so sorry. I don't think there are very many bloopers. And no cats. Like they disappeared on me. Finicky cats. Cats. Bye.